Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men of GMS that rule well. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. And peace and salutations to the elect of the true nation of Israel, Yasharallah. Okay. Slack, let me turn the low battery mode off. No, man. Slack, yeah. But, quick lesson, man. You know, these rivers in South America, all right, one in Argentina or Uruguay or somewhere like that. And then one in Peru. All right, these rivers turn into blood, you know, and I'm gonna show you, man. And then this anglerfish, the so-called devilfish, all right, you know, appearing or swimming up from the depths of the ocean, you know, into shallow waters, which is you know, something that they don't do. All right, these that kind of fish right there, they don't swim up to the surface of the ocean surface, the shallow depths. They're usually in deep, super deep, thousands of feet deep waters. All right, and the only time if you do see them is if they're dead. All right, they float up to the top because they're dead. You know, they have no business swimming up into the shallow waters, man. They could die. All right, they literally die if they swim up here, man. All right. So seeing them up here is, you know, it's a strange sight, a strange thing. Same with these rivers turning into blood. All right. Yeah, the rivers turn into blood, turn red. All right. But it's becoming so common now, man. Like it's you know, it's so common. All right. And it's happening in all diverse types of places, man. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this.
This is not the one you saw yesterday. It's February 7th, and another river has turned to blood. And by the way, while these rivers are turning red like blood, there is all sorts of insane stuff happening around the earth that I'm about to show you. And when I say insane, I mean things that don't normally happen. It was cute yesterday when people were trying to say the Peru River turned to blood because iron oxide or something. This one is in Argentina. I told you, you're gonna...
And you heard what he said. You know, he was saying, you know, scientists are writing it off as iron oxide in the waters, making it turn red. You know, whatever it is, man. You know, whatever these scientists say or try to justify why the waters are turning red, you know, blood red. Hey, this is the working of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is how the Lord works. This is how the Lord shows the whole world, all right, that he's coming soon. Great evils and disasters, you know, are coming to this world, man. These are some of the ways on how the Lord shows the world, you know, these things. All right, that his return is soon. Great big things are about to happen. All right, these are the signs from the heavens. All right, so, but the precept that I was gonna say, roughly paraphrase, is these heathens. All right, scientists. All right, these heathens. You know, they're dismayed at the signs of heavens, man, at the signs around the world. All right, they're scared, they're shocked, they're confused, they're trying to justify it by their own understanding, scientifically, falsely so-called. All right, but it's, you know, if you know, you know, man. These are the workings of the Lord. All right, the Lord is coming soon, and he's showing the world
throughout all those baseless things. Like this is not normal. And like I told you yesterday, when the waters turn to blood in the Bible, it was always a very fearful thing of God's judgment. Whether we're...
You hear that, man? You know, every time, biblically, you know, in the Bible, when the waters turn red, blood red, something disastrous, something big is going to happen, man. All right? This guy's he's got to be an Israelite, or, you know, because, you know, he has the fear of the Lord within him, man. You know, he connects the dots. He filters things out with the scriptures. See, you heathens, you don't justify things or make things make sense through the scriptures, through the Bible. All right, you do it by your own scientific and rational or logical means. You know, you don't go back to the scriptures, to the Bible.
Talking the Exodus or in the Great Tribulation. And while these rivers are turning into blood, we're hearing ridiculous sounds coming from the heavens. Scary sounds. Check them out.
All I hear are these sounds and owls hooting. It is insane, crazy. It's like the whole sky, and they're not like stopping. They don't stop. They just keep. It feels like this is so scary. I don't know what this is.
I mean, that sounds not identical to the worlds. Is that what's coming? Up to shallow waters. Dark to world. Deep sea fish like the devilfish come up to shallow waters. Dark devilfish, huh? Very coincidental. Remember in the Bible when it talks about certain trees being in the desert so you would know God did it? What about this right here? 2025 is
I believe this guy's a Jake, but he also be going into flat Earth and lands outside of the Antarctic ice shelves and bullshit like that. So he's going off, but I believe he's a Jake. Slakia. What the fuck, man?
¿Qué será? Pero están haciendo raspadillas, pero pon la aceitunas, algo.
There's one in Argentina and then there's one in Peru.
Sí, entonces sí, pero ¿de dónde viene el rojo? Ahorita en la noticia vamos a ver por qué está rojo.
Red, alright.
¿Qué será? Pero están haciendo raspadillas, pero pon la aceitunas, algo.
You'll die if you drink that water. Same thing.
Sí, entonces sí, pero ¿de dónde viene el rojo?
So it might not be exactly blood, but hey, it's blood red, and the same effects happen if you drink it. So it might as well be blood. Write it off as blood. And doesn't blood have iron oxide in it? Doesn't it have iron? So hey, you might as well call it red. I mean blood. Because they're similar compounds. Anyway.
But you guys know how Greece has been having all these.
Jake's always, making fun of things, man. Thinks shit's a game. He says legendary Pokemon called Diablo Negro rises from the depths of Greece. All right, this happened in Greece, after the earthquakes, man. All right. So yeah, and there was 1,440. All right. All right, that's a special number, huh? There was 1,440. All right. Earthquakes that happened in Greece. All right, 1,440. Man, ain't that? Aren't we? We're living in some beautiful times, man. Exciting times, man. All right, 1,440 earthquakes, and then this devilfish, this anglerfish, rose up from the depths. It showed itself. There's probably more, but hey, I could already hear Esau, these white people, these Edomites say, the anglerfish just came up to the ocean because its environment was rattled up, and it's circadium, or I don't know, it's it just came up to the surface, and the earthquakes caused it. The Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai caused those earthquakes to happen. Through those earthquakes, the Lord had these fish appear, from the depths, And the crazy thing is, these fish can't survive in the light.
Earthquakes lately.
These
In
shallow
fact,
depths.
since January 27 until this present day, Greece has experienced over 1,000 earthquakes, you guys. Now, you want to see something crazy that just came out of the ocean between Greece and Spain? Check this out. They're calling it a legendary Pokemon. They're calling it Diablo Negro. Y'all see that? What is going on over here, you guys? Check this out. Look, I'm gonna read to you what they say, but what is going on here? This fish is not supposed to be seen at all, y'all. Let me read to you what the official says, okay? Taken directly from Finding Nemo. For the first time in history, a group of marine biologists witnessed the black devil fish abyssal rape. Y'all see that?
You see that? First time in history that scientists observed this thing swimming. It says in broad daylight, and on the surface. All right, you know, because they don't. The only time you see them in these kind of waters in the daylight is when they're dead. You know, they float up to the surface, or they're caught in these nets. You know, these fishermen's nets, and they die. That's the only time you see them. You know. You know, so they don't swim up to the surface during the daylight. They do it at nighttime. You know, because it's basically the same thing at nighttime. You know, the waters are still dark. You know, every day. You know, the deep sea fish come up to the surface and they swim around. You know, they get the nutrients from the surface, and then they go back down to the depths when the lights go. You know, when the sun comes out.
Name? Swimming in the broad daylight and on surface. The sighting was recorded only 2 kilometers off the coast of Tenerife in Spain, with the animal normally remaining between 200 to 2,000 meters deep. So basically, because we're in the time of revelations, this is the reason why we're seeing this fish. I told y'all we're living these times now, right now. It's here right now. Trump is the last president. That's the trumpets, y'all. Laila Fowler, one of the experts who witnessed the Black Devil, explained that the discovery for marine biologists is like finding a legendary find. It says scientists have yet to explain its appearance. But what are you gonna do? Swim up to the fish and ask it what it's doing here? God sent it. This is literally a sign from God, y'all. They said this is a legendary fish that doesn't come up. So obviously it's sending us a message, just like that oarfish in California. I'm telling y'all, we live in unprecedented times, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, share for more videos like.
Look at that thing, man. The funny thing is, you know, they don't get that big, man. This thing's probably like 6 inches long at the most. There's only like one species that gets super big, the size of a football, and it's called the football fish, you know. But that's only one species, and those teeth are too thin and brittle to even do anything to you. You know, like, it's just gonna give you a nasty bite and that's it. You know, they're not gonna kill you. You know. Because those teeth are for snatching smaller prey and keeping them in, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, yes, you hear Jake. You know, Jake is, you know, they're connecting the dots now, man. All right, you know, Jake would most of the time Jake would be up the white man's ass and listening to him, you know, and write things off, because the white man always writing things off, man, especially the signs of the heavens, the signs of Yahweh Shemi Shai. But Jake's like, hey, man. And, you know, this has to be of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Shai. You know, all seeing, because Jake is seeing the signs of the Lord, man, more frequently, and they, you know, they can't justify nothing no more, man. You know, they can't you know, how do you say it? Logically, you know, I don't know, you know, Jake can only, you know, Slakia, how do you say it? They can't, you know, rationalize these things going on around the world, like these anglerfish swimming up to the ocean. I mean, to the surface. You know, these crazy earthquakes. You know, blood, rivers, 64 airplane crashes this year, and it's only been a month. You know, Jake is like, man. You know, like that God gene within us is, you know, within Jake is working. It's, you know, it's flipped on. It's turned on, man. You know, and Jake can only just be like, this got to be God. You know, this got to be Yahweh Shemi Shai. You know, if they call him Yahweh Shemi Shai or not. You know, because Jake is still calling him God and Jesus. You know. You know. So yeah, man. I'm gonna bring some precepts out. I'm gonna get this one on the fish first. All right, 2 Ezra 5:8. It says, "There shall be confusion." All right, also in many places. All right, are we not seeing that confusion? People are confused. Like, what is going on, man? You know, like, why is this? You know, they're seeing these UFO sightings, these 64 airplane crashes everywhere, and people are just getting confused to the point where they're like, this has to be God. You know. And these events aren't just happening in one spot on Earth. No, they're happening all over the world, man. You know, in many places. And the fire shall be oft sent out. Okay, There's fires everywhere, man. California, all over the place. There was some in Australia. All right. You know, often. All right. And the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts, all right, shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. All right. And you saw that anglerfish, man. That devilfish. Okay. It was in a spot. It was swimming around in a spot where it's not usually supposed to, man. Well, the Lord didn't create it to be swimming in those waters. The Lord created those things to live in the depths of the ocean. That's why they look like that, you know. So yeah, man. These are the signs of the times, man. These are the signs of the signs of the time of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ coming, his second coming, man, and to judge the whole world. He says, the scriptures say he's gonna plead with all flesh, all right, with the sword, all right. All right. So these are scary, exciting, beautiful times, man. They're beautiful for the elect, the Lord's chosen, his believers. All right. But scary for you heathens and you wicked Israelites, because this is the time of your judgment, man. All right. Sirach 39:3 says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. And you saw the teeth on that anglerfish, you know. And there's going to be more teeth from all different types of animals, because the he's going to be changing their places. You see lions in like the streets of America, all right, out of nowhere in Detroit, you know. They're breaking loose out of these zoos. Okay. These animals are changing their places, man. Okay. That means there's going to be more opportunities for these animals to run into you and attack you, you wicked Israelites, okay, who haven't been serving the Lord, who've been serving yourselves, all right? So the Lord's going to punish you with these wild beasts, man. And the Lord's going to, he's going to increase the number of these dangerous animals, man, all right? And he's also going to bring forth newly created creatures, all right, that breathe fire and sparks, you know, out of their eyes, all right, to punish the wicked. All right, it says, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. All right, these are signs from the Lord. These are signs from the Lord that he's going to punish you wicked Israelites here soon, man. So when you see these things, the first thing that should pop up in your mind is to get right with Yahweh Shai. Seek the Lord, all right, in his will. So when he does return, when these evils do come upon you, all right, that they won't touch you, all right. Acts 2:19, it says, and I will shew wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. All right. So these are signs from Yahweh Shai. All right, that he's coming soon. All right, and I can't say that enough, because nothing else makes sense. All right, what else makes sense other than the Lord's returning for why these things are happening around the world? 64 airplane crashes this year within 1 month. 36 all year last year, and 8 in 2020, man. All right. And that's just the case of airplane crashes. And you saw what happened in LA, California, those fires. TikTok got banned and put back, you know. What else? Trump and what he's doing. He's showing his horns, that he's the devil. So yeah, man,